gotta make sure it's happening. Maybe it's not happening yet. Let's see. Ooh. It's been a while. I'm a little rusty. Let's see. Hmm. I feel like this is happening. It's happening. It's happening.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi, everybody. We're happening. This is the low-tech setup here. And
Oh my gosh. Low tech on so many levels.
yeah,
We used to have so much nice equipment.
we did, but
What happened to it?
well, we had to move. We lost our studio, but now we're here in we're here in Clio Studios in beautiful Laguna Beach.
Yes.
By the sea.
The sun is just streaming in. It's so beautiful.
Looking out at the gorgeous Pacific Ocean.
Oh man, we got a view, you guys. We'll have to turn the camera around and show you a little bit
We'll
later.
have to figure that out. Maybe right at sunset. What do you think?
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, the folks in the East Coast won't be too jealous because it's still really beautiful back there. You just came from there, right?
I did. I was just in New England for quite a while, actually.
And I was there. I got back here about 10 days ago. Happy to get back to beautiful Southern California. Sorry, folks, I'm a Pennsylvania boy. I love Pennsylvania, but I sure do love California. Hey, I love it all. What can you say?
I think that now... Sorry, I was trying to figure out Facebook. I really am rusty, folks. I really am.
Oh, you're Alice.
No.
I'm Rusty.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we're good.
All right. We should play some music for the
Yeah,
folks. What
we
do you
should.
think?
Audio seems really low.
That could be louder.
Let's see. Let's see what's happening. Oh my goodness, you guys. I'm just better when someone else is doing the sound.
Yeah. Stick around, everybody. We'll
It
get
should
this
be...
happening.
Here, would you just check the mic, Freebo?
It's really hard to see, but
No, I'm asking you to just go like check, check.
check. I don't see anything moving here.
Yeah. Let me
Is-
try
is-
turning it
is-
up.
Is it on? Yeah, definitely turn it up.
Well, it's hard to tell.
It is hard to tell.
Interesting. Well. It's like,
Hello. Check 1, 2.
it does seem really low.
Yeah, I don't see any meters happening here at all. Doesn't it usually show on the mic?
It does usually show on the mic.
You have it in the right mode?
You are really
Check 1,
asking
2.
me a lot of complicated
I
questions
know,
here.
I know. Low tech that we are. No tech that I am.
Yeah, you are no tech.
I'm no tech.
Well, I've never streamed from my phone before, so this is going.
Isn't this fun, everybody? Isn't this why you tuned in? Just goofing around?
Freebo, maybe you should just like pick up your guitar and
Pick up
play
my
something
guitar,
and
yeah.
see
See
what happens.
what happens.
I'm gonna see what the people are saying. I have no reference here.
see. My everyday companion living deep inside of me. She guides me through the trenches. She gets me out of every mess, even this one. She's my Bible, she's my buddy, she's my personal GPS. Well, she leads me on the journey, she leads me to the goal. She's always on the money, never leaves me in the cold. And every time I listen, I wind up being truly blessed. She's my Bible, she's my buddy, she's my personal GPS. I'm at the fork in the road, I gotta make a choice. So much going on, I don't heed her voice. So I'll make a wrong turn, I'm feeling lost and afraid. Then I'll hear my angel calling, recalculate. Well, I gotta pay attention, this is powerful stuff. I gotta turn it on, and I gotta turn it up. Cause every time I do it, you know I'm guaranteed success. She's my Bible, she's my buddy, she's my personal GPS. Playboy. When I'm floating lost and lonely, drifting in the dark, will I ever find a harbor? I don't see it on the chart. Would something say no? Something else is whispering, yes, yes, yes. She's my Bible, she's my buddy, she's my personal GPS. Yes, she is. She's my Bible, she's my buddy, crystal clear and never muddy. She's my watcher, she's my tongue, never tardy, always prompt. She's my Sherpa, she's my guide, never runs, never hides. Truly awesome, she's the best. She's my personal GPS. My personal GPS. She's my personal GPS. I say she's my personal GPS. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hope you like that.
Hope it sounded okay, you guys.
I hope so too, for crying
I'm
out
gonna
loud.
see.
See if there's any comments.
You know. Hey, everybody.
What are they saying, Alex?
Oof. It's not good.
Not sounding good, huh?
I'm wondering if we should,
What can we do? What can we do to make it sound better?
y'all, we are, oh man, we're so doing our best here. I'm sorry about the sound. Sorry about the picture. I'm sorry about everything. Except the music. I'm not sorry about
No,
that.
sorry about that.
We're man, I used to be so good with this, but it's,
Well, we had it set up.
let's
We don't
see.
have that anymore.
You know, it's so weird. It's
I think it's probably the mic is not. Oh. No,
yeah, the mic actually isn't working.
it's not.
Which
Is
is,
it?
and by the way, I know you guys are telling me to select the correct mic, and just so you know, I already did, and I have no idea what the problem is
I
to
think
be.
They're giving you instructions. Some people probably saying it's okay. We love you guys. Don't worry about it.
I know, but
We
it's
love you
just
too, but you know, we
it's-
are worried because we want to give you the best.
We
sound and
care
picture
about
we
these
can.
things.
We care about you. It's true.
and it's weird because it's telling me that it
Is it actually connected to the? Is the mic on? Is it connected? Is it just coming out of the phone? Maybe. Is that what's happening?
I'm starting to think the mic just isn't turning on for some reason.
That's what I'm beginning to think. Is it having to do with the tape on it?
No. All right, we're gonna try phone mic and see what happens. It might actually get louder. Let's see. No, that's not gonna Freebo.
That's what she said.
That's not. I appreciate your, helpful attitude. We don't need to shine a flashlight.
But that's not for them, that's for me. That's for me.
Okay, how about now, y'all? Is it better? Okay, well, this is what it is. It's kind of. This is pathetic.
Don't go away, folks. We're gonna straighten this out.
He's really just kind of being part of.
And we're gonna be here. We're gonna have fun. I don't know about you guys, so don't go away. Just
Okay. Is it completely crooked?
grab a snack and come back.
Okay, just. Okay. All right. Well. If you're still here, I'm going to take that as a huge compliment right now.
A little music for you.
Alrighty.
What do you think? What are they saying? Anybody?
Oh, they're just being very lovely.
Are they being nice?
Yeah, despite our struggles here.
Well, we're doing our best. Can't say we're not doing that.
Okay, well, if Michael Jocum's happy, then
If Michael Joker's happy, then I'm happy.
he's a tough customer.
He is a tough customer. I'm happy if Michael's happy.
I just want to say I love you all for still sitting here. Freebo, we really built up a loyal fan
We
base.
have. Probably just by goofing like this, actually, probably serves us better than just playing
Oh,
music.
God. Okay.
Oh, I see some hearts coming out. That's good. Are they hearts or are they bubbles? What are they?
There are people laughing
Oh,
at
they are.
us.
Oh, they're laughing. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Actually, they're laughing with us. Alright.
But is the sound okay? Are they happy now?
They say it's better.
Oh, good. It's even lower tech. Right? I should turn it on this. There we go.
I know a dirt road in the late afternoon where the shade and the sunlight gather in pools. There are trees to the right, twisted and wild. To my left is the sea like a glimmering eye. Well, I'm not the first one, and I won't be the last who's come to this crossroads and breezed on past. With my destination, my only concern, one foot on the gas as the yellow light turns. There's nothing like being alone at twilight, the ocean at age approaching high tide, and the laughter that waves my pride. Better off walking alone at twilight. My lover is steady, he tells me be still and take a deep breath. He's hoping I will, but my mind keeps on racing till I'm far out of sight at the end of the road on threshold at night. There's nothing like being alone at twilight. The ocean unites, approaching high tide, and aloft all the waves of my pride. I'm better off walking alone at twilight. Well, the sun's gone down and the twilight is past. That magic hour, it never lasts. It's a long strand of pearls, one that I'll never own. And the answers I seek are the smallest of stones. So I work till I'm tired, then I lay down to rest. And that takes just a bit of this weight off my chest. But the years stretch before me, I admit that it's true. This restless pursuit is what I'm called to do. There's nothing like being alone at twilight. The ocean and I just approaching high tide, and aloft all the waves of my pride. I'm better off walking alone. Yeah, I hate to leave being alone at twilight.
Man, I was looking out while we were doing that, looking out at the ocean, and it is high tide actually. The only inappropriate thing is it's not quite twilight yet, but it will be. But it is high tide, looking out at the ocean, and beautiful.
It is beautiful. It's
Now,
actually a little bit blinding almost.
It is.
It's blindingly beautiful.
Well,
Freebo, I just realized I like completely cut you out of the frame.
I was thinking
that's
I might be out
Was
of
my
frame
goal all the way along.
So how
I
do
have finally achieved my
Bye,
goal.
everybody.
Don't worry about him. He's fine over there. I'll give you one more inch,
All
Freebs.
right, okay, or two.
Thank you guys. I'm
Am I back in it?
Michael said turn down your master volume 20%. I can't turn this thing down.
With the master volume of what?
Maybe you're, he said the bass is breaking up a little bit. Well, I'm glad it's working for you guys. We're super low tech right now in case you're just joining us. Back in the day when nobody left their houses, I had this beautiful live streaming setup that I was so proud of. And then Freebo and I have been on the road for about, what, a
Long
year?
time.
And one of the casualties of that has been putting all of the live streaming equipment in storage where we can't get to it at the moment. So we got a phone on a tripod, and it seems like you guys are happy to be here nonetheless, so we appreciate that, and thank you. So
Live from Cleo's.
we're live from Clio Studios.
Clio Studio
as
in
our,
beautiful Laguna
our
Beach.
lovely host has reminded us. He's actually making us pizza as we are doing this right now, so I feel like life is pretty good.
Prince Ross, CEO of Clio Studios.
And I just want to
Beautiful Laguna
mention,
Beach,
because a
California.
couple people were asking, the one of the main reasons we wanted to do this show tonight is that it's the final week of my Kickstarter campaign to fund my new record. And you guys have probably seen a bunch of my posts. You've probably read Freebo and my email newsletters about it. And basically, we've got until it ends Friday morning, at noon on the West Coast. So I would think of Thursday as really your last day to contribute. And today is Monday. So that is just a couple more full days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That's how much time you have to pledge to the Kickstarter campaign. And what that means is that your contribution is being added to my budget to release this record that Freebo and I recorded at Fame Studios in Muscle Shoals.
In case you don't know this already, for those of you who don't.
In case this is new to you, we went to iconic Fame Studios where Aretha Franklin, Wilson Pickett, Etta James, Dwayne Allman, as well as so many other contemporary artists, Jason Isbell, Steven Tyler. The list is very long.
And we didn't go because those people went there. We went there because the music they made sounds so good. It's got a great bottom end, and it's interesting. And
we love a great bottom end.
Well, we love a great bottom end. Who doesn't love a great bottom end, whether you're a bass player or not?
The point is, we are so proud of this record. And we made it in an amazing studio with some incredible musicians. They're all new songs, and you guys can be a part of this campaign for me and for Freebo, for us together as a team to release this album independently and make the biggest possible impact that we can with this album. Because it's not just about the music, it's also about the budget that one has to market, promote, to radio, to the press, to social media, all of the things that make it possible for you to hear about a record in today's, let's face it, crazy music industry that is all so much about streaming and digital and creating a buzz and all of these things that we want to do with this music that we feel so strongly about. So your contribution is what's going to allow that to happen. Now, the last thing I'll say is we did reach the initial goal, which was $30,000, and that's because so many of you have already contributed. So if you've already pledged, thank you so much. You are what's going to make this possible.
But Alice, here's another reason for those who didn't pledge. For $15,
$15,
you will get a digital download very soon, in a couple weeks. If you don't do that, and if you like our music, if you like it, you'll have to wait for this record till April. That's 6 months from now.
That would be tragic.
You can't hold your breath that long. You just can't do it, okay? So if you just, for only $15 for a digital download, or $25 for a digital download and a CD when that's ready, you'll have it 6 months before anybody else does. You'll be able to enjoy it, and you'll be helping us to be able to market this record. And like Alice says, the marketing really is important. Otherwise, we're the best secret in our own living room, along with a couple of our fans who are here. So we'd like to get this out to a broader audience. This is, for lack of a better term, this is old school music. It's not the kind of stuff you'll hear on commercial radio. Thank goodness for that.
Not yet.
Not yet. And we'd like that to happen, but you really can help us get it out to a wider audience. If you're lamenting that you don't hear any good music anymore and you think this is good music, then you really can help us and help yourself, and maybe help an audience that is just, ignorant of this kind of music. Doesn't mean they're ignorant people, but ignorant doesn't mean stupid. It means lack of information. So we can help give them the information by good publicity, and that's where you can help us. I know we sound like an NPR station.
We sound like a weird, like infomercial.
Yeah, we are on a pledge drive, and we've got
We
three
are.
more days.
There's 3 more days!
We've done this on the radio before,
Yeah,
so
we have.
This is very familiar territory.
So thanks for listening to our spiel. We'll probably do it again before the show is over. And again, if you've already contributed, thanks. We really appreciate it.
Do.
You're gonna love this album. If I didn't believe so strongly in it and feel so proud of it, I wouldn't be able to talk about it in this way. So
It's true.
So-
and Alice, maybe we can say, if you don't like it, double your money back.
oh my God, no.
Okay.
You don't get your money back.
Your money back, but not
It's
double
too
your money back.
subjective. We can't go down
Yeah, we
that
can't
road.
afford that, unfortunately. We could say it, but we can't afford it.
So, bottom line, the link is in the chat on both YouTube and Facebook. So, and if you've already pledged and you want to share it with a friend or your mom or your dog,
Well, maybe your mom is a friend, so it'll be the same person.
I'm gonna see what you guys.
Alice, let's do something new from the
I know.
record,
Okay, that's what we're gonna do.
Enough talk. Let's play some music.
And
By the way, we're gonna be doing this for a while today, at least another hour or so, you know.
not talking.
No,
We're
no,
actually
I mean, well, whatever we do, but, you know, tell your friends, tell them to log on, you know. I think hopefully if you're enjoying it, maybe they'll enjoy it.
I'm not even sure we should encourage people to watch this right now. It's so blurry.
They can listen and watch a football game at the same time, with the sound down.
Don't mention football.
I can't help it. I'm
All
rooting
right.
for my Eagles.
We're gonna do one of the new songs now. This is
Which one's it?
and by the way, somebody had asked what the tuning is for the double capos. It's actually standard tuning. That's what's so cool about the double capo. This is partial capo. This is the partial capo king here who turned me on to them, and they're really fun. So we wrote a bunch of the new songs with partial capo. A song called Something Calls to Me. 1, 2. Long ago, another time in a life I left behind, I was drawn into the night. I don't know why it felt so right. In the dark I disappeared, all alone, I had no fear. When I hear that falling rain, it calls to mind this old refrain, and the sound brings back in memory the raindrops echo in a dream. It's an invitation there. Something calls to me out there. What I feel can't be defined. I've been here 1,000 times. I can't deny my destiny. I hear it crying out to me, and the sound brings back in memory the raindrops echo in a dream. It's an invitation and a dare. Something calls to me out there. Morning comes and breaks the spell. Where I've been, no tongue can tell. But when the rain begins to fall, I know that I will heed that call, and the sound brings back in memory the raindrops echo in a dream. It's an invitation and a dare. Something calls to me out there. It's an invitation and a dare. Something calls to me out there.
song.
Oh man, I can't wait for you guys to hear that with the band down in Muscle Shoals.
Badass.
Particularly on that song.
Swampy.
It's swampy, it's funky, and we had these two amazing background singers, Marie Louie and Cindy Walden.
They've been singing together for what, about 35 years on those records?
Yeah, I think they started
So
singing
good.
together when they were like 16 or something.
Man, they're amazing.
And
They think as one.
they came into the studio and they just like sat down, never having heard any of the 3 songs that we asked them to do, and just came up with these brilliant parts, you know, in a half hour.
Yeah, we didn't have to
And
tell
went
them
in
anything.
and just killed it. I actually sang live with them on that track, and that was just a really, really cool experience for me. So I felt like I had Aretha's background singers. It was amazing.
May as well have. They're that good. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Does that sound all right?
Yeah, well, let's see. Thanks everybody. Thanks for listening. Hey Vincent. Great to see you again on here.
Hey Vincent, get that download, man. Get that downloaded CD. Come on, man.
I've been harassing him, don't worry.
Okay, we're harassing you.
Jack
You've been a good
Rickenback.
fan.
Hey, thank you so much for your contribution, Jack. I saw that come in today.
Who's that? Jack who?
Jack Rickenback.
Jack Rickenback. All
Hey
right.
Toby. Great to see you as always. I think we're gonna see you tomorrow too, Toby. Tomorrow night, if you guys are in the LA area and you wanna come down to Lomita, we're gonna be at a really cool songwriters showcase evening with Jody Siegel and Joel Raphael at a place called the Project Barley Brewery, and the info is on my website as well as on Freebo's website.
Lomita, I think
Yeah.
it's just north of San Pedro, for those of you. who
San
might
Pedro.
have- San Pedro.
One of our favorite games is Freebo asking me to pronounce cities and towns in California
And you do
in
it
an
so well.
actual
Yeah.
Spanish accent. It's fun. We enjoy it. I'm trying to think of your favorite one.
I like San Francisco. I like Santa
San
Barbara.
Francisco. Sacramento. Sacramento.
Los Angeles.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, hi. Just kidding. Doesn't count. Okay. I'm thinking we should do Somebody's New Lover.
Yeah.
Alright. Got these new strings on here. Hope you guys don't mind the little background onion sizzle we got going on. Chef,
Are y'all
Chef
hearing?
Ross has got it
Are you hearing
smelling
enough?
real good in here.
Are y'all hearing enough bass? They turn it up, turn it. I'm not gonna turn it down. I'm just wondering if I can turn it up a little bit. Kind of hard to know. She's got the acoustic guitar. I got the amp back here through a little iPhone mic.
Let me see what the people
Just so
say.
see what the people say.
They seem happy.
They seem happy.
Don't
You mean in general?
Don Vernesser had a good quote here. I'm just
What did
gonna
he
share
say?
this with you guys. If
What
he
did he
had
say?
to hold his breath until April, he would be a dark shade of purple. I like that.
Better than a whiter shade of pale.
What'd you say?
Don't forget to invite your favorite chef
To
to your live event right now.
Well,
Do
you're
do you wanna
here.
come say hi? Oh, okay. We got a question.
Their
Chef.
favorite chef.
All right.
So,
What's the question?
and by the way, okay. Sorry, I want to say a couple things. I did mention that we've reached the $30,000 goal, and I never got to finish kind of why we
Why it
are
was
continuing
30,000.
on past that and what that meant. So, Kickstarter, as you may know, is all or nothing. So, every project on Kickstarter, you have to reach your funding goal in order to receive any of the money. And if you don't reach your goal, nobody ever gets
Zilch.
charged. It's just kind of like a no harm, no foul, but it never, you don't get funded basically. So I wanted to set the goal at a place that I thought was ambitious, yet within what I thought was within reach. So for my last Kickstarter 3 years ago, I had set it at 20. So I thought, okay, I've come this much farther in my career. It's been a few years. I've expanded my network. Let's set it at 30 because I think I can reach that. But
what
truly,
we really need.
the kind of all-in budget, and you can see this when you visit the Kickstarter homepage, which the link again is in the chat. You can see what the breakdown is, and that actually the number is $48,500, which is obviously quite a bit more than $30,000. But I wanted to feel confident that I was going to get that funding goal. So we met that goal in 15 days, which was incredible. So that was like past my expectations as far as like how quickly that would happen. But then I announced what's called in like Kickstarter lingo is my stretch goal, meaning the goal that I really would love to push towards now that we've gotten to kind of goal number 1. So that number is 45,000. It's a little ways off, I'll be honest. We're at about 37.5 right now,
Well,
which is amazing. Every dollar is invaluable. I don't take a single dollar for granted. But I just wanted to, you know, kind of show you guys what the money is for, why I need what seems like a lot of money, like what these things actually
it
cost.
is a lot of money. It really is.
It is a
but
lot of money.
That's what it takes.
It's what it takes, and every single cent is going to be used toward promoting this record. So, anyway, my point here is that if you guys have like more questions about the making of the record, want to hear about like what it was like to record at Fame, like the inspiration behind the songs, the inspiration behind the title of the record, all this stuff that is, I mean, we love talking about it.
Are you going to tell them about the special perk?
I'm telling them about the
Oh,
special
good.
perk.
Oh,
So
good.
if we do get to 45,000, which is a high bar, in the next 3 days, I'm not going to rule it out.
3.5.
If we get there, then Freebo and I are going to do this whole thing here again with
Zoom.
way better sound
That's right.
and better video.
But with you on Zoom so that we can be interactive, so you can ask us questions and we can tell you specifically about each tune, but it'll be a very interactive thing and very personal just for y'all.
And we're going to talk all about all those questions, really dig into it. Like, trust me, we could go on about like
How the song was written,
like
how the song
how
was
you
recorded.
also, how do you record an album with a full band?
Right.
Like, how do you even do that? What's it like in the studio? Like,
whole process.
I might even like put together a little slideshow with
Oh my
some like
God.
behind the scenes photos and stuff. So,
That's ambitious.
oh, and
Oh, no.
oh my God,
What?
and
What?
we're gonna listen to the record all the way through together.
Can we do that?
We're gonna figure that out.
Oh.
Don't worry about the technicalities right now. I'll,
But more important than that is talking about the process, because y'all are going to hear the record and you'll hear it very soon, but you're not going to hear on the record all these questions about the process of the songwriting, how the songs came about, how the recording came about, how so many things came about, and the opportunity for you to ask us questions. There's something you'd like to
so
know.
we're
'cause
we're
we'd like to
calling
answer
this
that.
we're calling this like the VIP listening party.
Yeah.
So again,
Zoom party,
we
really,
gotta
yeah.
we gotta get to that $45,000 mark for that to happen. And if you've already pledged, you know, oh, this is for everybody, by the way. No matter how much you donate, doesn't matter. Everyone that backs the project will be part of this listening party. So, bottom line, we really hope we can do it because we're excited
We do.
about it.
We want
so,
to do it. Somebody's New Love.
yeah.
This will be one of the singles from the record. Are there still such things as singles? Actually, now more than ever. You know, I grew up in the days of 45s where there really were nothing but singles, and sometimes they'd put out albums to follow them up, and then it became all about albums and no singles. And now with streaming, it's kind of back to singles again. So we're going to release 3 singles, one in January, one in February, one in March, before the official release of the record in April. And so this will be one of those 3 singles.
One, two. You told me seeing somebody. I was stunned into silence with no right to be. Nobody seemed too surprised. I should've known that the joke was on me. Something inside of me changed. Baby, thank me someday, but I got to believe it somehow. You're somebody you love now. I couldn't quite make up my mind. There you're off. You won't have to be dragged by my chain anymore. Something inside of me has changed. Maybe you'll thank me someday, but I got to believe it somehow. You're somebody to love now. And I need you to know that I did all I could till it all fell apart. I never dreamed it would. I caught a glimpse of the world up in the clouds, and I couldn't come down. Now I want a taste of it all, and it's nobody's fault. I can't stay on the ground. Something inside of me changed. Maybe you'll blame me someday, but I got to believe it somehow. You're somebody to love now. Yeah, I got to believe it somehow. You're somebody's new lover now. Somebody got someone new. Somebody's new lover now. Ooh, and oh, I've got to believe it. Whew. I do love that one.
We're trying to do all the parts for you. The guitar part.
You guys
all
can
that
actually
organ
hear
part.
a little preview of that song
Oh, that's right.
when you watch the Kickstarter video. In the middle of it, there's kind of a little sneak preview of the studio. It's this beautiful compilation that our videographer friend Jim Shea, who's done all my photos and all my videos for the last few years, he put this together. He actually shot 5 days of footage at Fame, and I'm currently in the process of having all of that edited and, you know, turned into stuff that I can share with you guys, because there's just so much great content there, and I really am so happy that I had that captured, because that's precious stuff. We had a really good time those few days, so it's like the wedding video. It's like you gotta get it right.
Yeah, someday we'll set up a Kickstarter for the documentary. We got 5 days worth of footage. I mean, just tons of really cool
The
stuff.
VH1 Behind the Music special is gonna be.
Down
Hey,
the
guess
road.
what, Freebo?
Down the road. But first things first.
Freebo.
What?
Vincent made his pledge.
Yay! All right, Vincent. Thank you, buddy.
We love you, Vincent.
Thank you.
We got him. Hey, all right,
What
cool.
we got happening now? I can't read that.
Don said, Freebo, singles are now just one song, unlike the 2 songs on a 45 RPM record.
Well, no, and so Don said that.
Don Bernesser.
But Don, just to let you know, there was the A side, which was a single, and then there was the B side, which was called the B side. It wasn't a single; it was the B side, unless it happened to be like a Beatles, like a double-sided hit. Just letting you know. All right.
Okay, you guys can continue this later.
Not trying to make it wrong or anything like that.
Oh my God.
Just technicalities.
Oh, hey Sam Stamos. Sam, I hope you're excited to hear the new album. You got 3 more days to pledge. Don't miss your chance.
We're calling everybody out. We're shameless at this point. We don't care.
I really have no shame.
Yes.
I really don't anymore. Okay, here we go.
If Tammy Faye Baker could do it, so can we.
Hey Richard Tarsia.
Hey, Richard.
Oh, and Carolyn. It's like the old crew is
Is
back.
that the Philly crowd?
And well, the Inside Live crowd, but
It is.
Richard, it's nice to have
Richard,
you on
we
here.
love you, man.
Do you want to play a song?
Yeah, maybe I'll play something new. Could I do that?
You have new material, Freebo?
No, I haven't done that much, but a little bit, Alice. And this is
The fact is that I took over Freebo's life, and he's been making my records with me. But you got some stuff cooking.
I do.
It's gonna be happening.
Yeah. No,
We just have to stagger these releases, you know.
we do. Well, Alice, I'm hoping I can get this together by. Hoping I get this together by maybe next fall. By the time I finish the record and get it out. And my God, I'll never be able to do my own Kickstarter because all these people, their well will run dry, and they say, "I'm sorry, we already gave to Alice's project. We can't give to yours." And I go, "Oh, that's okay, because I'm a nice guy, and it's all right. And I'll be a star in my own living room. Don't worry about me." Like my mother said, "Don't worry about me, and I'll be okay."
We chose to knock off.
She made it to 99 and a half. Here's that double capo thing again. Let me move in just a little bit here, Alice. This is a song I wrote with my good buddy Harold Payne. Sent a lot of love out to Harold. Harold says he's actually going to come down to our show tomorrow night in
Oh, nice.
Lomita. We're just with Harold Payne and Jan Garrett and J.D. Martin. The four of us got together one day in Southern California, and we put this thing together, and very happy with it. Jan and J.D. recorded it, and I played with them at the Posy Fest and played bass on it, and I thought, God, what a good song we wrote, and I thought, I got to record that myself. So when we went down and do the session at Muscle Shoals, I thought, this would be the perfect band to record that song. So I kind of horned in on the session. Since I put the band together, I thought I could do that. I gave Alice a little bit of money. I said, okay, I'll pay for these couple hours of the session, and came out really nice. So
I got to do hand claps.
you
We
did.
actually all stood around the mic, and it was pretty cool.
Yeah, and you'll be, did you put a vocal on this yet?
No.
Well, you will be, yeah.
You haven't asked me.
I'm asking you now officially, will you put a vocal, nice little harmony part on this?
Sure.
Well, good. And my
What's
buddy
the pay? Double scale?
double spec, triple spec for you. How's that? Triple spec.
Play the song.
Yeah, I will. This song's called Everything to Do with Love, 'cause that's what it's all about. I had a dream, a vision. I woke up singing in the middle of the night, 'cause the world had finally got it right. It had nothing to do with history, which side had lost the one. It had everything to do with love. Hear a voice calling somewhere inside you, saying we're not alone, and the music fills your heart with hope. It's got nothing to do with boundaries, thinking you gotta be tough. It's got everything to do with love. With our differences behind us, the world looks new. Maybe something as simple as kindness to see us through. Well, it takes as long as it takes, and you know it. When the moment is right, you hear somebody singing in the morning light. So much hope to hold on to, so many songs to be sung. It's got everything to do with love. It's got everything to do with love. Sing it to me, Alice.
Ooh, everything
singing in the middle of the night, 'cause the world has finally got it right. So much hope to hold on to, so many songs to be sung. It's got everything, everything to do with love. It's got everything, everything to do with love.
Ooh,
Everything, everything, everything to do with love.
Nice.
That's fun.
Well, thank you,
Oh,
Chef
thank you,
Ross. I just realized I never shared it to your page, Freebo.
Oh no.
It's okay. The people will. They know how.
Do they?
Yeah.
God, I hope so.
It's all good.
Oh
It's
man.
all. Don't worry. It's all
What about
good.
my Facebook fans?
They're gonna find. They're gonna find it.
You think so?
Don't
I
worry.
hope so.
Don't worry.
I hope so. Okay.
All
Will you
good.
be able to share the archiving in my page?
Yeah,
So?
everything's
Oh,
fine.
that's
I'm gonna share it right now.
good. Okay. I don't have to feel bad.
Well, you can if you want.
Okay. All right.
That's a choice.
It is
Guilt
a choice.
is a choice.
Guilt is a choice. It really is. Absolutely. I choose not to be guilty
Let's see.
because it's not my fault.
You wanna do something else, Freebo?
Well, as long as we're in this, configuration,
There we go.
hey, let me do something else that's also going to be on my new record. There's a song by an old friend of mine, Stephen Bruton. Even from Fort Worth, Texas. Spent most of his life after growing up in Austin and passed away about, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 years ago. Beautiful songwriter, great guitar player. He was in a duo with Chris Christopherson for years and years. And we did a lot of gigs together when I was in a duo with Bonnie. And Stephen was just starting to write songs then, and maybe he learned a few things from Chris. Maybe he taught a couple of things to Chris, I don't know, but he wound up just a wonderful songwriter. And this is a really poignant song of his that really speaks to me, might speak to you. It's called Too Many Memories. What?
No.
What?
No, I didn't want to. I told myself I wouldn't interrupt your flow, and then I just interrupted your flow.
Oh no, my flow was over, but I haven't started the song yet. What? What are you gonna say?
I just no.
It was such a good rap.
I feel bad. Go ahead.
Why is it frozen?
I did that on purpose.
You did?
Yeah. Oh, I did want to check to see if my phone is dying.
You don't want that. What happens if it's dying?
Well,
Do
I don't know.
Do you have an extension cord to plug it in?
yeah.
You should maybe do that. It'd be horrible if it died. That would be the end of
It's
the
fine.
broadcast.
It's doing fine.
Think so?
It's doing just fine.
Okay.
I did want to say in answer to one question that we had, now that I've ruined your flow.
It's okay. I can do the whole rap again. No problem.
Oh God, no. Macy, yes, everyone that pledges to the Kickstarter, because we are here to celebrate the last week of my Kickstarter
Yeah.
campaign to fund my new album, produced by Freebo, recorded at Fame Studios in Muscle Shoals, Alabama. And if you haven't pledged yet, you have 3 more days to do so. The link is in the chat. Macy had asked whether that VIP listening party that we talked about applied to all backers, and the answer is yes. Whether you give $15
Or
or
$1,500.
$5,000, you can absolutely join us. It's going to be open to everybody that pledges, and it's going to be really fun. We're going to listen to the whole record all the way through, and we're going to talk about the making of the record and so many other really cool behind-the-scenes things. Maybe I'll show you some photos, maybe share some videos. So that is happening if we reach that $45,000 stretch goal. So if you've already pledged and you want to make that happen, maybe you could share the campaign with a couple friends. If a bunch of people gave $15, you know, that's kind of how these things happen. It doesn't have to be.
If 1,000 people get $15, that's $15,000.
If 1,000 people pledge to this campaign in the next 3 days, I'm gonna, I don't know what.
Well, be happy.
I'm gonna do something crazy.
No, you know, we're really fortunate. Great. We actually have had a couple of $5,000 contributions, and thanks to those of you, my buddy Bob Orsi, a couple other people who pledged $1,500.
Molly Swan,
They-
an angel who gave good at Molly, Jeff. We've had some very generous people, and want to shout those.
But
people out.
those $1,500 pledges that get you a free house concert,
Huge.
and at your house will come, and at mutual convenience, and so you can have a party, invite all your friends, and we'll show up and do our thing. But you know, again, we're just so grateful for everything you guys have done so far, and those of you who are thinking about it, keep thinking about it, and then push that button.
And I'll talk a little bit more later about the different rewards and kind of why they're so special. So, but for now, let us return to the flow.
Stephen Bruton's beautiful song, Too Many Memories. I remember this town and a girl by my side, and the love settles down in this day and time, and it gets melancholy every now and again. When you let your mind go, life plays its tricks, some cruel but fair, and even a fool can't pretend that he don't care. When there's too many memories for one heart to hold, and the future once bright now seems so distant and cold, and the shadows roll along, and your eyes look so old. When there's too many memories for one heart to hold. There are those moments, and they just never fade. Like the look in her eyes and the way the light played. God moved in that moment, and the angels all cried. He gave you a memory that you'll have till you die. Another lesson you learn, and you don't dare forget. Makes you grow old as you placing hope with regret. There's too many memories for one heart to hold, and the future was bright now seems so distant and cold, and the shadows roll along, your eyes look so old. When there's too many memories for one heart to hold. Ooh, too many memories. Ooh. I love that song, man. It's
Our
just,
one audience member.
such a cool song.
It's beautiful. Yeah,
Very.
and I do suggest folks look up the original by Stephen and sung by Stephen. It's just so beautiful.
It really is.
I mean,
Yeah.
I love your version, and I'm excited for people to hear your recorded version, actually.
Me too. Me too. No, they're both good. It's a little different.
Yeah.
I certainly learned from Stephen and took a lot of that. Took that guitar arrangement. Just wanted to just sing it my own way and just it's all about songs. The beautiful thing about songs is there's an emotional element and lyrical element and musical element, and the music just really, to me, puts an emotional cushion on the lyrics and what the song is about. And when you deliver it yourself, it's just something very personal about it. And that song when I sing is just so personal to me. And I think that's what a good song is about. It's universal. According to your experiences, you can relate your particular experiences to the lyrics. So
That's what a good song does.
It really does. Exactly what it does. So
I think your audience will agree that you two are incredibly talented.
oh, thank you, Ross.
Thanks, Ross.
Good plant. We got a good plant in the audience here.
Hope you all heard that. Wow. Also, I just want to say, because Alan pointed this out, so I had to check. In the time since we have been doing this show,
Yeah.
the Kickstarter has jumped up a couple $1,000.
Really?
So I'm going to look at the people and give some shout outs, because that's really, really cool.
Wow, that's fantastic. Wow. Thank you all. That's really sweet. What?
Joseph Lupino. I don't know if you're watching, but Joseph has pledged for a house concert.
Oh, yay! All right.
Thank you so much, Joseph. Wow, that is...
Is that Joseph from Reading?
It's Joseph from Reading.
Reading, Pennsylvania, right near my
Reading
home.
Railroad. Joseph, we love you.
You've been so
Thank you.
you've been so
That's
generous,
just-
and we love you, and thank you so much, and we can't wait to do this concert for you and your friends, man. Wherever you'd like to have it, why you can rent that hotel room again, or find some other place, but we'll be
Thank
there
you
with
so
with bells on, man. Really
That's
appreciate
so
it.
exciting. And then we've got Roy Van Til.
Hey, Roy.
Thank you so much, Roy. Alan, Jeff Ingersoll. We got
Oh,
Jean
thank you,
Pierre. We've got Vinny. We got Ray. Mike Edwards, Robert.
Mike again, man. Mike, you gotta stop giving us this, man. You're gonna go broke. Don't worry. If you go broke, we'll save you. I don't know how we'll do it, but we'll save you.
You
It's
know,
okay.
you guys, this is just... Joseph, I hope you're watching. I hope each of you that's pledged is watching right now. Actually, I know Roy is here with us because I saw a comment from him.
Buddy Roy Van Til, master of the English language.
Roy Van Til writes some of the most beautiful emails I've ever seen.
Incredible.
And emails are, they've kind of fallen out of favor, but this man, I mean, when you get an email from this man, it's like, you want to read it aloud and sit down and kind of take it in like a fine wine.
True. And Roy, I just got this flash. I get these flashes, and sometimes they're pretty right on the money. But this one, you've written so many good pieces, both political and just about social discourse and things that are happening in your perspective. If you did nothing but put together a compilation of these things, kind of like my buddy Michael Jokum, Michael, you're listening, did in his book, a combination of the pieces that he put together for Facebook, you would have a very compelling book. At that point, you might want to add to it. I'm sure you'd write an incredible foreword.
Uh-oh, he's giving out book advice.
Hey, I'd be happy to write a
Hey,
foreword
Freebo,
for it myself.
you gonna write your book?
I am going to write my book. Yeah, keep pushing me, folks. Keep pushing me.
I've been trying to push you.
No, I will. Swear to God.
It's my fault.
You hear that? It's all your fault.
It actually is.
You
my
gotta
fault.
have somebody to blame.
We're going electric, people.
Oh, uh-oh. You gonna do a couple on electric, Alice?
Yeah,
I hope so.
if I can remember how to play them. All right, here we go.
Play a little bit. Turn your volume over here. Cool.
Am I
Ready?
good?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. I've been feeling streets are looking too familiar. I'm ready to leave them all behind. I see a California sunset. You know it's just another deja vu. I want someone to go there with me too. What about you? What about you? I'm looking for somebody who's looking for somebody too. I'm headed in a new direction. I'm open to my imperfections now. Let's abandon our hesitation. If you're ready, then I can show you how. I'm dreaming of a soul connection. I'm not afraid to see it through. I got a feeling we can make this dream come true. I've been thinking about all that we could do. What about you? Tell me what about you? What about you? I know what I wanna do. What about you? That song is gonna be the very first single. It's gonna come out in January. We're gonna be releasing one single every month: January, February, March, April. Again, if you pledge to the Kickstarter campaign, you have 3 days to pledge. It ends on Friday, so don't miss this chance, because if you pledge, you will get the whole record in digital form
In a couple weeks.
in beginning of October. And if you miss that opportunity, you'll have to wait.
That's like a
Until
week.
April.
That's like a week from now. beginning
I
of
know.
October.
I know.
That soon?
Yes.
Wow.
Why would I make them wait?
I don't know. Why would you?
They are my investors.
There.
I don't want to make
Hey,
them wait.
You
guys,
people out
you don't have to wait. That's the whole point. That's the whole hook. That's
there.
my
Wow.
hook.
What a great offer. God.
It's a really good
Wow,
offer.
it is a good offer.
So, the one condition of that is that you guys have to agree not to share the link, which
Yeah.
I feel like I can trust you to not do, because part of the
Especially
whole
the radio, something like
part
that.
of the
you
whole
know.
plan is like
You
keeping
gotta-
it within our little community.
Under wraps until we have to
And
unwrap it.
I do trust you guys on
Yeah.
that. So that is the one
Appreciate
condition. But you know, you can blast it in your car. You can play it in your home stereo, listen on headphones, enjoy it. You know, tell your friends how great it is. You know?
If you like it.
Maybe even share a cut, you know, and be like, "Don't you wish you'd contributed to the Kickstarter so you could have the link?" Let's see if I can remember how to play
Which one?
with you by my side.
Oh. Can we do something slow before we do that?
Yeah, that's a
Maybe
good
like either Love Has No Rules or Things I'm Not Saying, or maybe even Guilty, line by line.
Yeah. I think I need to get out of the sun here. I'm being told that is not working for me.
Well, it's going to change.
Let's just move over a teeny bit, because I'm kind of in the light.
Well, you deserve to be in the light, Alice. It's the
Pretty
spotlight's on you. I mean, God is shining the spotlight on you. Okay.
Look,
God is shining the
He's-
spotlight on you. Just saying.
oops.
You're going to make this
Uh-oh.
work here.
No, I'm just gonna.
This could be dangerous.
Can you just hold this for a second? This is we got like a post-it note situation here. It's really, let's see.
It's called a custom shim.
It's, yep. All right, let me move over with you.
That's the name of my new band.
Okay. Let's see how that looks.
How are we looking?
Yeah,
Just want to let you know we're coming from Ross's Clio Studios here in beautiful Laguna Beach, California, by the sea.
It's
By the sea, the beautiful sea.
Wow,
Sunset
this
is coming upon us.
This looks like
This could not be a more gorgeous setting, and Ross, we want to thank you. My old buddy, you might know him, any of you who ever worked at Ernie Ball, Ross Crusher Harris. Not a bad football and baseball player, not a bad musician, and a hell of a human being. So we thank you, Ross, thank you.
we do thank you, Ross, and we love you. And I just am so amused that this live stream looks like it's being done by two people who have
Never done it before.
never done a live stream
That's the
before.
best part. See? Spontaneity.
There's something charming. It's like crooked, it's blurry, it doesn't sound
the
good.
top of your head is missing.
The top of my head. This is like live streaming 101. It's
If we move that back a teeny bit, I think you'd get the top of your head. It's really good for getting the guitars, but the top of your head's pretty important.
I mean,
Because you've got nice hair. They should see your hair.
thanks.
All of it. Including the top of it.
All right.
All of me.
All
Wanna
of
see
it.
all of me.
All of it.
God,
Can't
it's like
see
all my live stream training is like for naught.
so much in love.
All right.
Your live stream.
Perfect.
Well, that's good. And I'm still kind of on the side of the picture, but that's okay. Try a teeny
No, don't touch
bit.
it! Don't,
Just a
don't,
teeny-
no. You cannot touch it.
Oh.
Don't touch it.
Watch the wall.
Oh. You see that photo? The director told me not to move.
I want to say hi to Bill Pryor
Hey,
and
Bill.
Molly Swan, who are both watching. Mwah! We love you both, and we
We sure
thank
do.
you.
Thank you for all your wonderful support.
And anyway, I was gonna say about that last song, "What About You?" I really can't wait for you guys to see the music video. It is a hoot. It's a hoot, isn't it, Freebo?
It is a hoot, and it's really good too.
I stole your picks. I stole your
Oh, could you
tuner.
move just a little bit to your left, just a teeny bit? Okay, that's good.
All right, we're gonna do a real sweet one here. So I've been sharing a bunch of different stuff on Instagram and Facebook lately, just like trying to get the word out about the record. And maybe you've seen some of it. One of the things I did the other day was a little short video where I did a teeny tiny sneak preview. What's happening?
I'm just
Of a song called Love Has No Rules. And I shared just the first verse, basically. Now, if you do go back and watch that after you've heard this version, you'll notice that they're pretty different. And basically, the way that I initially started writing it was in this, in the way that we're going to play it right now. And then I sat down with Freebo one day, and we were at that point basically finishing the song together, and you started playing it in like by accident a
in a
different
whole different way.
way. So in 4/4 time, whereas I wrote it initially in 3/4. So I was like, wait a minute, was that intentional? And it sounded really good, and so it totally changed the song. It made it so much more up, and I don't even know how to describe it genre-wise. It kind of sounds like a lot of folks have said
Well,
like the Police.
I
kinda.
kind of heard almost like a Police type of arrangement, which we kind of put together, and it's pretty cool. But this is the equally good, the original arrangement of it in 3/4 time.
It's just
it's
a
lot,
little-
a lot more droll, and but it's
more ballad-like.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. It's just a whole different interpretation of the same song.
It's just frankly easier for me to play it like this, and when you hear the guitarists Will and Jeff on the recording, you'll see why I didn't quite attempt. Although we did play it the original the record way
with the band.
With the band, it
Yeah.
works really well with the band that
Yeah.
way. But with the two of us, we kind of like it like this. So. me a happy fool, but love has no rules. I didn't know I needed you this bad. Wasn't fully aware of the thirst I had. But now that I know I can't go back, I'll never be the same. You can run, you can hide, but you can't live your life in disguise. You can call me a happy fool, but love has no rules. It's a chance that we take. It's a choice that we make. And I know I'll find my way. Letting go and call my name. There's nothing to prove. And love has no rules. No I know that one day we'll be out of time. I could count what's left before the goodbye, and nobody knows it better than I. But I don't wanna live that way. You can run, you can hide, but you can't live your life in disguise. You can call me a happy fool. You can call me a happy fool. You can call me a happy fool, but love has no rules. No Thank you.
Love that song. I love them all. Beautiful. I love them all.
Thank you, Karen. Karen Ufer's watching.
Oh, thank you, Karen. How
Thank
you
you
doing?
so much. Richard Tarsia has called me out as being bossy, which is
Thank you, Richard.
fair.
She would definitely boss you at that moment, but she is the director.
Look,
She is
look,
the director of this
You
particular
guys,
thing.
some things
right.
happened before we went live involving cameras falling over. And it was my fault. And I didn't
And-
want you to make the same mistake that I did.
No, and I wasn't about to. At least I was hoping I wouldn't. But just so you know, Richard, she's not generally this way. Only every once in a while. But we can all be controlling, can't we? Yes, we can.
All right, I'm going to read you a Roy Van Til quote.
Oh, all right. What do you say?
A Freebo-ography would start out as a mesmerizing work of nonfiction that you would swear was fictional. The man lives and writes and sings his dreams and encourages us to dream along with him. Thank you for 60 years of friendship and inspiration. You remain my favorite poet of our generation. Ooh, that rhymed.
Well,
Love and peace to you and the incomparable songbird, aka Alice.
well,
I mean,
Yeah, nice tribute.
thank you, Roy.
Beautiful
Beautifully put,
writing.
and thank you for the lovely thoughts. Roy and I went to Swarthmore together, wonderful small school outside of Philadelphia. And I was a football player, and he was a tennis player and a basketball player, I believe. And we've remained friends ever since, and one of my favorite people on the planet. Thank you, Roy, and you've been a wonderful friend as well as just a great supporter, and you know, people like you saying stuff like that you know, really keep us going. You know, I mean, you try not to be in your ego and it's not that, but you know, you choose the road less traveled, and it helps to get confirmation for that. So I really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, what do you got, Alice?
I want to do line by line, actually.
Yeah. You can do that in electric.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you do that in electric.
So right.
Yeah. As long as you got
Wow.
the guitar, why not?
You know, wow.
Yeah.
Freebo.
That's why I'm here.
I
I'm
know.
here to remind you
I know,
of things
buddy.
like that. That's my job.
I know.
That's what I do.
I really
You can do a
And I do it well.
cover of B.B.
Most.
King's It's My Own Fault.
Stick with the pizza over there. This is a song that I started writing at my mom's house one night. I was having a rough night, kind of just one of those solo evenings where, you know, you're having a little pity party. I was just going through a lot at the time, and I made the choice, which is not always an easy choice, to pick up my guitar kind of in the middle of all that and all those feelings. And this song came out, you know, at that time pretty remarkably quickly for me. And I love the song. It means a lot to me. And it's kind of like one of my, I like to think is like a sleeper hit on the record. We'll see what happens. I have fantasies of it being the one where people are like, and they never talk about this song, but really. Shut up and play the song.
It's a lovely song.
I wouldn't call it early, but it's not too late. I just had a moment of paranoia. Okay, so next, I gotta make sure I know where things are. We're gonna start it again.
Yeah. Do the long intro.
I wouldn't call it early, but it's not too late. Played in my hand, I've gotta leave the rest to fate. I could lie here crying, try to understand. My chips are gone, I can't make no more demands. Well, it's hard to face it, let it get so bad. I stuck a knife into the life I had. Nobody made me do, and I blame myself. Wouldn't give that power to no one else. And I'm guilty. I got nothing more to say. I'm not a bad girl, I'm just used to getting my way. I got a dreaming soul from another time, a willing heart and an open mind. If you should care, fine. I can read me line by line. My daddy left me, got a broken heart. It's a good excuse, or it's a place to start. I loved him dearly, and I watched him die. with me, baby. Watch me fly, and I'm guilty. I got nothing more to say. I'm not a bad girl, I'm just used to getting my way. Got a dreaming soul from another time, a willing heart and an open mind. If you should care to find, you can read me line by I gotta say, Freebo,
What?
your bass part on that is just,
Beautiful.
Thank you.
it's like divine. It makes the song.
Hmm.
It makes it.
Thank you.
Wow. Wow, it is 6:30.
And it's beautiful sunset
beautiful
happening.
sunset.
Can we, it'd be nice if we could
Well,
just show the
we will.
folks the
We
sunset.
will. It's gonna be our outro.
That'll be outro.
It's gonna be the outro.
Stay tuned for the
Stay tuned
sunset,
for the
folks.
sunset.
Gotta have hooks.
There
Hooks
were
are what keep you
some
going.
pelicans flying by. It's beautiful. So everybody, I think we're just gonna like maybe do a couple more
Yeah,
songs.
do a couple more.
Okay. What a lovely treat it has been to spend some time with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
There's still, let's see. We got like 50 people hanging out with us here.
Well, that's nice.
Thank you guys for sticking around. It was a little bit of a rough start. Not my best work there at the beginning, but you know, the point is it's about the music, right, Freebo?
Well, it's about being in the moment and going with the flow, and it ain't never going to be perfect. You know,
Nope.
we're not perfect human beings, and you could try to be perfect, just accept the fact it's never going to be perfect. So, you know, the more you just kind of relax and let go, right?
Hey,
All these
don't be
so-called-
disappointed, it was pretty damn good.
Oh,
so
that's
far.
well, thank you.
Hate
Thank you,
to
Rob.
burst
And-
your bubble over there, you know.
I also want to say, if these three are watching, Macy, Stephanie, and Andrea, we've got 3 more pledges that came in since we've been playing. So thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
The whole point of this evening was to celebrate the last week of the Kickstarter campaign and to just give you guys one final plea that you've just got 3 more days. So the campaign ends on Friday. You got today's Monday evening, you got Tuesday, you got Wednesday, you got Thursday. And then on Friday, that's it. You could probably squeak by Friday morning if you get up early, but
That's fair, yeah.
I would say think of Thursday night as your last time to contribute, and that could be $15, it could be $25, so $15 will get you a digital download of the new record
In
that we
just
made.
over a week.
You'll get it in, let's give me 2 weeks, just in
Okay,
case
2
I-
weeks.
You will be getting the
First
full,
week of October.
You'll be getting a link to listen to it on SoundCloud as well as the actual files themselves, and you'll be getting all of the artwork, the booklet, the digital booklet. I mean,
Really? For $15?
yeah,
How can we do that?
volume, volume,
There we go.
Freebo.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's the
That'll-
record.
that'll
You're
do it.
you're getting the digital record, basically. That's what you would get if you paid on iTunes
That's true.
next
Yeah.
April when it comes out. So
Why wait 6 months?
why wait till April? If you give me $15 now, you can have all the music at your fingertips, with the understanding that you will not share the link. And for $25, I will sign a copy of the CD, which you would receive before the end of the year. I intend to order the CDs as soon as the campaign ends. I was actually just waiting to see if there were going to be any folks added to the liner notes, because there are 2 levels on the higher end of the spectrum. $2,500 and $5,000 will get your name in the liner notes.
Oh,
We
yeah.
do have a couple people that have decided to make that generous donation. So
For eternity, in perpetuity, throughout this or any unknown universe, throughout time and beyond.
it's true. So I am really making this sound complicated, but
Well, you're pleading, and this has been a plea, but we appreciate that. Yes.
And if you've already contributed, you can share the campaign link with a couple friends. That helps. You guys are kind of my network. You are my circle of supporters. So if you send a thing to a couple friends saying, check this artist out, I love her, I love Freebo, I love these songs, I believe in this, that is going to be like the strongest vote of confidence that I could get is from you to somebody else. I made my mom write to everybody she's ever known, and she did.
And you know, Alice, if somebody would like me to sign it too, they can just request that and say, Alice, could you please have Freebo signed as well? I'd be happy to do it.
Thank you. And I did want to mention a couple of the other options, just so you guys can kind of think about it. We've had, so the most popular have probably been the download, the CD for $25. For $50, you can have a Circumstance, and that's the title of the record, t-shirt, which I haven't revealed the design because I don't know what it is, but
It's gonna be good, we know that.
trust me,
Yeah.
I have pretty good taste, okay? It's gonna be nice. It's probably gonna be a version of the album artwork on a very soft t-shirt, and I have not shared
Good
the
quality
artwork yet.
shirts, right?
The
Not
last
your
shirts
shirt.
were like highly praised by
Yeah.
a lot of people.
Yeah. Not the kind of shirt that shrinks and just looks
No,
lousy on you.
no, it's
Good-
gonna be
good
like
quality
nice
t-shirt.
cotton poly blend, like really soft. You're gonna love it. So you can do the t-shirt for $50. You can do
We're gonna have vinyl too. Take a while to
you
get
can
the
do
vinyl.
vinyl. The vinyl I'm very excited about, but it is gonna be coming in next summer, if you can believe it.
Long back up.
So you
Takes
can actually
almost-
order. You can do a little combo for $75 is the t-shirt and the vinyl. Or if you want to like add the vinyl on, you can do it as an add-on. There's a little add-on option if you want to like get the CD and add on the vinyl, or you can kind of mix and match. So check that out. There's also for $100 a postcard handwritten by me to you, personalized from
Postmark.
Muscle Shoals, Alabama. Now, Will McFarland does not know this yet, but we're going to be mailing Will a package of postcards written by me so that he can send them from Muscle Shoals to you with a little stamp.
Yeah, you'll be paying for the stamp, not Will, right?
That also, yes, I'll be paying for the
That's
stamp.
good. Will wouldn't like that.
No, he wouldn't like that. I think I can afford the
But
postcard stamp.
he'll make the trip to the post office.
I think so.
I think he'll.
That $100 level also includes a signed CD, a t-shirt, and the download. So if you're feeling generous, that is a really nice option.
And one of the cool ones coming up, I'm just sorry to steal your thunder, but Alice has beautiful writing, just her penmanship, as it were. For you older people, penmanship. You don't hear that word anymore. It's really, really beautiful. And
It's penwomanship.
Penwomanship, penpersonship. But when you have her do the handwritten lyrics of the song of your choice, which of course you'll know because you'll have the digital download, and when she sends it to you, which you can frame and be really beautiful, just know that it's very special. It's and she'll do some nice little doodling because as beautiful a voice as she has, and as good a
Don't
songwriter as
oversell
she
me,
is.
Freebo.
No, it's true. As good a songwriter, she's just as good an artist. So you'll get some really, really special stuff. Just picture Joni Mitchell, if I may. Okay, just imagine if you go back 50 years and she's like a Joni Mitchell type, and you have Joni sign a personal thing for you. Just saying. That's what level is that?
That's
at?
$250.
$250 plus all the other stuff, right?
Plus
You
the
get
CD, the t-shirt, and the download.
and you don't get the vinyl for that too?
You can
You
add the
should get-
vinyl.
You should get the vinyl for that. Come on. For that kind of money, they should get the vinyl too. They really should. I'm just saying, you know.
No comment.
Maybe they will. Maybe she'll stick it in.
$300. We got Check
Oh.
it out. That's the fames. That's the There's one more really special thing I want to mention, which is
As Mick would say, she's the boss.
I am the boss. True.
You are. It's your record.
You can add on vinyl. Very easy to do. It asks you before you check out, would you like to add anything on? And you can say yes, and you can add vinyl.
By the way, just a little aside, when we started working together, and Alice asked me, what is a producer? What does a producer do? And I told her, and then she said, well, okay, so In terms of if we have a disagreement of something that I like and something that you don't, or something that you like and I don't, who has the last word? It's a very good question, you know. And I said, well, you do. It's your record. Your name is on the record. I hope you respect me. I hope you listen to what I say. But if it comes down to it, it's just we're both adamant. You do. So it is. It is your record. But I put my 2 cents in whenever I can.
So you guys can check out the campaign page and just see all of those options laid out. There's a few more I didn't mention, but those are kind of the main ones. And yeah, whatever you're able to do is a huge help. The kind of stretch goal that we've set is $45,000. It's a high bar, but we've got 3 more days, and I'm not going to rule it out. And if we get there,
Well, we're close to 40 now,
we're gonna
right?
do a VIP listening party where you guys get to ask everything you've wanted to ask about the making of the record, about the songs, about the process, anything you want. We're gonna get together on Zoom and listen to the album all the way through. So that's gonna be really special. And yeah, I hope we get there.
I hope so too.
So I think we should do one more
Well,
song.
we can do a couple more maybe, because something really cool to go out with. We might want to do like either, Not Now When or Angel or something like that. And we got to show them the sunset, we promised. Do you have enough power on the iPhone?
I don't know.
Can we check? Hate to have it fade out. Da-da. Get a little more.
Yep, we're cool.
Great. Thank you.
I am a traveling soul with a brand new set of wheels, and they ask me how I do it. I said I like the way it feels. This is the life I chose, seeking truth along this road. Well, it's easy to be running, it's so hard to stay behind, and I have to keep in motion to ease my worried mind. But the more I see, the more I fear just what I'll find. It's the same old two-lane highway and the same old moon above, a world of contradictions and the longing to be loved. I am a traveling soul, seeking truth along this road. Well, the towns that pass my windows, they all start to look the same, 'cause they're overrun by corporate greed disguised as household names. I am a traveling soul, seeking truth along this road. It's a bitter pill to swallow. The country that you love has a history of violence that is written out in blood. I am a traveling soul, seeking truth along this road. It's the same old two-lane highway and the same old moon above, a world of contradictions and the longing to be loved. I am a traveling soul, seeking truth along this road. brand new set of wheels, and they ask me how I do it. I said I like the way it feels. This is the life I chose, seeking truth along this road. It's the same old two-lane highway and the same old moon above. I'm a world of contradictions, but I'm longing to be loved. I have a traveling soul, seeking truth